Hello, and welcome to this lesson of electronic configuration. By the time you finish this video, you should be able to recognize how electrons are arranged in shells around the nucleus, explain how electronic configuration links to an element's position in the periodic table, predict electronic configurations for the first 20 elements using diagrams and numbers. Electrons are arranged in energy levels called shells, which surround the nucleus. The closer a shell is to the nucleus, the lower its energy. Electrons always fill the lowest energy shell first. The first shell can hold a maximum of 2 electrons. The second and third shells can each hold up to 8 electrons. The outermost shell is called the valence shell. Atoms are most stable when this shell is completely full. Because most atoms do not have a full outer shell, they react with other atoms to gain, lose, or share electrons. Sometimes an atom will lose all the electrons in its outer shell. When this happens, the next shell down becomes the new outer shell, and the atom becomes more stable. Instead of drawing electron shell diagrams, we can write the arrangement using numbers separated by dots. This is called the electronic configuration. Each number shows how many electrons are in each shell, starting from the shell closest to the nucleus. For example, carbon has 6 electrons. 2 go into the first shell, and the remaining 4 go into the second shell. So carbon's electronic configuration is 2.4. This method also works for ions. A sodium atom has 11 electrons, so its configuration is 2.8.1. A sodium ion, Na positive, has lost 1 electron, leaving 10 electrons. Its electronic configuration becomes 2.8. The electronic configuration links directly to the periodic table. The number of numbers in the configuration tells us the period or row the element is in. The final number tells us how many outer electrons the atom has. For elements in groups 1 to 7, this matches the group number. For example, bromine has the configuration 2.8.18.7. That means it is in period 4 and group 7. For the first 20 elements, electronic configurations follow a clear pattern. The first shell fills to 2, then the second and third fill to 8. After calcium, electrons begin to fill the fourth shell before the third shell is completely full, because this creates a more stable arrangement. Let's dive into some exam-style practice questions. You can pause the video and try it yourself. Write the electronic configuration of magnesium, atomic number 12. Magnesium has an atomic number of 12, which means it has 12 electrons. Electrons fill shells starting from the lowest energy level. The first shell can hold up to 2 electrons. The second shell can hold up to 8 electrons. Any remaining electrons go into the third shell. So we place the electrons. First shell, 2 electrons. Second shell, 8 electrons. Electrons used so far equals 10. Remaining electrons, 12 minus 10 equals 2. Third shell, 2 electrons. So our final answer is 2.8.2. Let's take a look at question 2. An atom has the electronic configuration 2.8.3. Part A asks us to identify the element. First, we work out the total number of electrons. 2 plus 8 plus 3 equals 13 electrons. An atom with 13 electrons has atomic number 13. Atomic number 13 corresponds to aluminium, so the answer to part A is aluminium. Now, part B asks for the group number. The group number is the number of electrons in the outer shell. In the configuration 2.8.3, there are 3 electrons in the outer shell. That means this element is in group 3. Finally, part C asks for the period number. The period number is the number of occupied electron shells. The configuration 2.8.3 has 3 shells, so the element is in period 3. Our complete answers are aluminium, group 3, period 3. 3 marks in total. you.